welcome back to Open Up with Angel B, where I bring talent from the industry. And today, my guest is AJ Causey, an artist, songwriter, and creative executive originally from Alexandria, Louisiana. From his solo project to launching his own label, Great Human Beings, Speak Records, AJ has proven his dedication both on the mic and behind the scenes. He's toured nationally, collaborated with major names, and continues to build platforms for emerging artists while sharpening his vision as a leader in the music industry. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me.
Nah, definitely. Thank you for having me.
Yes. I was like, did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yeah.
Yes, my English is getting better. Okay, so we have a thing here. We're going to take a shot.
Okay.
We always take a shot, a ginger shot.
Yeah.
Okay, we're healthy. So let's do it to open up. That one is yours.
Gotcha.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Spicy.
Oh, yeah. That's what we needed.
Right. Warming up the voice. Okay, so what song would it describe your life right now?
What song would describe my life right now?
Yeah.
Oh, any artist?
Any artist.
Any artist. Ooh, that was, I did not expect that to be the first question. That would describe my life right now. Timeless. I'll pick something that's like current. Timeless, The Weeknd, Playboy Cardi. I just feel like, in different ways we kind of go through the same cycles in life because it'd be lessons we haven't learned. And then also it's just something else, a part of that lesson that we need to learn. So I feel like, that's the main thing that I've been on these last 2-3 years is like, all right, bet I'm in a predicament that's similar to a previous predicament, but it's not the same thing. And I'm picking up something else from it. So yeah.
And the song is timeless.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out. I don't.
Oh no, I
don't
love
know
it. I'm a big Weeknd fan. So
yes, yeah. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, let's start from your roots.
Okay.
How was growing up in Alexandria, Louisiana?
Small. It's small down there. Yeah, we probably got like 8,100 people, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like in the whole conjunction more so, because you got like a cross city that's across the bridge, and or a joint city that's across the bridge, and that includes that too. So yeah, just small. Everybody cousins. You got 800 cousins, brothers and sisters.
Everybody.
Yeah, nobody related. We just all just like we just so close. So yeah, growing up, man, it's just growing up coming from a small town is really just a matter of you got to make your own imagination. I feel like when growing up in a big city, you got all the inspiration that you need. You see the city lights, the skyline. If I grew up out here, I would have seen artists at 8 years old. I didn't even see my first celebrity till I moved out here. So just you just have to go off of what you have in your head and just follow it. So
yeah,
man.
And is your family supportive?
Yeah, nah, for sure. My mom always calls me her dreamer boy. So yeah, so I'm her only child. So if anything does happen, she takes it over the top, and dramatizes it. I'm like, Ma, it's not that bad, but you're my only one. I don't have a spare.
Boy?
Yeah.
Are you the mom boy?
Yeah. She always say, I don't have a spare. So nah, yeah.
And you growing up just you and your mom, or your mom, your dad?
Me and my mom and my grandmother. Yeah, my grandmother played a very big piece in my life. My mom had me at 17. So she went off to college. She was working 2 jobs. So that's where I really get my work ethic from. Like when I went off to college, I had 2-3 jobs. Same thing. I'm playing sports to get scholarships. I joined my fraternity and, got scholarships from that. So just... yeah, I get it from her, but her and my grandmother for sure.
Yeah, you were on point when I asked it, because some artists, when we schedule, where's your bio, where's your headshot, and you have anything, like everything on point.
I sent it right then and there. Like, I already got it loaded up. I'm just waiting on you to ask for it. I got you. Yeah.
That's amazing. And what was your mom's advice when you decide come all the way here to LA?
To LA? She was scared for me. But she knew that there was nothing that she could say that would make me change my mind. I've always been like that. She's like that. My grandmother's like that. Like, we stern. Like, we'll think on it. We'll sleep on it. When we wake up the next day, all right, that's what I'm going to do. So her biggest thing, one thing she always says to me is, don't allow yourself to get treed by a squirrel. And to this day, I really can't tell you what that means. That's some old southern country, I don't even know. That's just like, yeah, but every time she says it, like, I'll be like, what that mean? And she was like, the little things in life may seem big, but that don't mean that you should, like, back down from it. You think about the size difference between a tree and a squirrel run up it all day long like it's nothing, so don't allow the little things in life to, stop you from anything. So at least that's what I take from it. I don't know if that's what she meaning or not.
That's called mom. I like, yeah. We correct.
Every time she say that, I be like, Mom, what is you talking about? So yeah.
That's cool. And did you have contact with your daddy growing up?
Yeah, nah, for sure. My pops, he spent a bit of time like my parents are from Cleveland. I was born in Cleveland, but I wasn't raised there. I was raised in Louisiana. Like I literally moved to Louisiana when I was like 6 months. So yeah, so throughout my upbringing, me and my dad, we did, me being a kid, he got to go through my mom for the most part. So we didn't really start building our relationship till I went off to college. And then that way I was able to make my own decision on seeing them and whatnot. And we literally just, like my mom always say, two sides of the same coin. Like anything good about him, I have that, but anything bad about him, I got it too. So it's just, yeah. So me and him, we usually butt heads, but like we, as time go on, I'll be like, I see what you meant now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's usually when we go, but like head in head, it's because we're the
same person. Yeah, because me and my mom, like I said, like what I know how I am, the traits that I get from her is just from watching her growing up. But like me and my dad, it's genetics. Like it's genetics. Like we couldn't fight it either way. So yeah.
So she was probably like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like anytime. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, the same person. She be like, even now when we talk on the phone, if I get upset and I say something, she'll be like, you sound like that high yellow dude from Cleveland, man. So yeah.
Yeah, something we can't escape.
Nah, for real.
but nice that you have both in your life, and he's supportive too of your.
He's supportive, just as artists, creatives, just in the entertainment industry in general. It's not starting out. It's not the most financial decision to make and stuff like that. So that's the main thing that he cares about. Is like just how can you fund it yourself and not be driving yourself into a financial hole. So that's the main thing that he's always whispered in the back of my head. Get your LLC, write stuff off if you're gonna be doing it. Yeah. So.
And when did you feel like music was your path?
So I started liking music or realized that I liked music when I was like 8. So when Usher had 8701, that was like the first like real whole album that I heard, and I was like, I love this. Like, well, my mom, she got me like some forces and everything, and I would watch his videos and learn how to dance like him and stuff. I could never dance like Usher, but still.
We can fix that.
Yeah. But it wasn't until I was 13 that I started writing, just typical, neighborhood stuff with the friends, y'all at school, park benches and stuff like that. I was always the kid that was in the background. And then like my two friends that I grew up with, June and Kyrie, they always was like, man, just try it out one time. So it kind of like just egged me into it. And then like, I don't know, just as time went on, I just stuck with it, the release of like getting your emotions out on paper. Then, once you get to recording, then you hear your emotions back. You like, okay, I sound nice. How can I tweak this? You just keep diving deeper into it. So, yeah.
Nice. What was the biggest leap of faith for you when you decide to move here to Los Angeles?
The biggest leap of faith, like you talking like that moment that I made that decision.
Yeah.
So like I said earlier, about like my work ethic and stuff, like I planned it out. Like I was my senior year at college and I had made the decision. I was like, it probably was like literally like March of 2018. And I was like, in August of 2019, I'm going to move to LA.
And you were in Alexandria still, or no? Where did you go to college?
I went to LSU.
Where?
LSU, Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge. Okay. So yeah, I went there. So I graduated in December of 2018. So When I was getting ready to go into my last semester, I was just like, man, I'm going to LA. Like I'm about to get my degree. That's my Christmas gift and birthday gift to my mom. All right, take this paper. Let me go ahead and go and do what I want to do. You know what I mean?
What degree did you get?
Mass comm with a business admin and as my minor.
Nice.
Yeah. So when I made that decision, I was still kind of teetering the fence, and then it was when Nip had died. He died on my birthday, and so I was just like, dang, like this is sad. I kind of don't want to go out there, but then I thought about just like how the city was gonna shift due to this. You think about it, like you haven't had an artist like Pac, you know, in like 20 years, and you got Nip who comes about, you know, teaching leadership and everything, buying back the block and everything. I was like, the city gonna be hungry for someone to start building up and filling up that next spot. So I was like, well, let's go see what's happening. So
amazing. And what was the biggest misconception you had about LA?
Oh, that it was the movies, that like everything was pretty. Man, first girl I met out here, she drove me around the city, and she was like, we was like on Wilcox, like one of the side streets, and she was like, we about to turn on Hollywood Boulevard, but all that stuff you seen in the movies, this is not it. You about to see homeless people, you know, they about to be using the bathroom. It's nasty over here. And I was like, I thought the stars were on there. You can't see the stars. It's just nasty. And I was like, okay. We turned. I was like, this like Gotham City. What's going on over here?
Great.
Like it was crazy. Yeah. I was like, oh. And so yeah, just as my first 2 months, I was able to see everything that I seen in the movies. But then I was just like, yeah, this ain't. It don't look as pretty as it look in the movie. So
it's crazy. And I think it just got worse. I don't think I'm sure from when I moved here. You came in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's got way worse.
Oh yeah, it's way different. A lot of artists, a lot of people in general that I met that came after the pandemic, I always tell them like I had that. That's one thing I'm grateful for is I had that 6 months before the pandemic to kind of see how it used to be, because like one of my favorite moments in life for real is me performing on Hollywood Boulevard, you know, and you don't see that too much. You see like memes and stuff like that, but like it used to be crunk on Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood and Highland by that Foot Locker.
Yeah. Oh, like, and you used to perform there?
Yeah, I used to perform right there on that corner.
Nice.
Like my first time performing there, it's like 100 people. Like, and I didn't even expect it. Like the lights had turned green, so you think about everybody just had to stop. Yeah. Man, turned around, the beat already playing. I'm like, I guess I gotta start rapping. Everybody's looking at me, and I was like, yeah, that was the best. You
brought the microphone, the speaker.
No, it was these guys, these brothers. I think they ended up getting signed to either Empire or RCA, and they used to host an open mic there. So I used to go to the open mic. They'd just be there, you know, right there on the corner. They'd just set up shop and everything. And then like one night I was just like, man, let me go. And then I ended up being the last person. So like I shut it down. Everybody like gave me an applause. People was recording me. They airdropped me the videos. I was like, yeah. Yes. So. But it's not like that no more at all.
No, at all. One thing that I did in the pandemic that was good for Hollywood Boulevard, I shot a whole music video because it was empty. Yeah. Me and my friends came, we shot a music video, and people like, oh my God, you closed the whole Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it looked. Yeah. Nah, for real. Like,
and one guy was dancing there, and I was like, can you jump? And he dancing on the video too.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like, I didn't start driving out here until the pandemic happened. And so I was like, I don't know what this traffic thing people been talking about. I was like, there's no traffic. I used to get from the valley to downtown in like 15 minutes.
Oh, you would like taking the train?
Huh? No, I had started driving. I was working at Enterprise. So I would get rental cars and stuff. Excuse me. And I literally would get from like Tarzana up in the valley to downtown for work in like 15 minutes. Like wasn't nobody home. Yeah, everybody at the crib, man. Shoot.
Yeah, that was a good thing about
yeah, when the pandemic like kind of like got lifted and everything, I was like, man, if y'all don't go back in the house, I can't get nowhere. It's crazy.
And when you moved here, did you come to attend the 1500 South Academy, or no, you came
I didn't
to
no
try out?
I came out here to just, on the whim, chasing my dream and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't find out about 1500 until 2022. Like, I knew nothing for real. Like, a lot of like my classmates, a lot of people, they knew about Rance. I knew about James, but I didn't know he had a school, And one of my big homies, K-Boy, he used to come get rentals, and I think like he got in an accident. Rance came and picked him up. I was like, who was this in this Rolls Royce? Like, so then I was like, I dig deeper into him, then dig deeper into the school, and I was like, this would be a great opportunity. So like, that's how that came about. So.
And what was the most valuable lesson you took from your time
at 1500?
Yeah.
Number one rule: don't take nothing personal. Rance, Alex, Pops, they used to always say that. And it wasn't until like I had went on tour literally right after attending the school, and like I was like, don't take nothing personal, because everybody just full of emotion. Like, you think about it, like you traveling the world with so many different people and stuff like that. Yeah, don't take nothing personal.
We artists, I feel like we full of emotions.
Then
we take things.
We take things very personal.
And then we gotta work on that. Like, no, it's not about you. Like,
nah, for real.
That's nice. And how has being both an artist and an executive changed the way you look at the industry?
The conversations are different. As I went to the management side and artists that I was working with, I used to always tell them like, what you trying to do? Let me go in first, because it's a different conversation that an artist and an artist gonna have a different conversation. An artist and a manager gonna have a different conversation, and a manager gonna have a different conversation. So it's just like, to actually climb somewhere, it's like different tiers when it's, when you're trying to climb somewhere. So it's the same thing when it comes to those conversations. Like, artists, y'all can just be buddies. Managers, we kind of playing on the defense. Make sure you're not trying to steal my artist. Make sure I ain't trying to steal your artist. But how can I help you at the same time? And then the artist and the manager, it's like, how can we collaborate together? You know what I mean? To actually build something. So,
and what make you take that decision to go to the side of the business too?
Going to the school, being around so many talented artists. And the thing about it, we hear the story all the time. Like, artists don't be, every artist is really focused on their craft and their art. So, the business part can kind of fall to the side, the logistics of how they can actually run themselves as a full entity and everything, so I think I've always been a studious person. So like, I'm looking to learn, like, I want to know the paperwork and everything. So I was just like, well, so since y'all not interested in it, let me see what I could do. That's a path that not everybody trying to go down. So if at least I'm the one with the information, then I'm the one with a little bit of power, So
yeah, I do that, but just out of necessity, because I had along the way, like, okay, let me learn all this business thing until someone that I can trust can take over. So I'm really, my work ethic to like the management side, but just for myself, I'm not trying to manage anyone else.
And that was the thing, like, before I went to 1500, like, I was doing so many things for myself, like, booking my own photo shoots, booking interviews and everything, traveling and all that. So I was like, well, if I could do it for myself, I'm sure I could do it for somebody else, because now I'm just focused on their logistics and they focus on their craft, rather than I was splitting between myself, trying to work on the logistics side, but then also make sure that I'm giving my all to my to the art as well,
We have a guest here. He always show up. I give up.
Decided to break the rules, huh?
Yeah, go sit down. You're gonna be looking, AJ. Yeah. And can you focus like in your own in another artist? Because I always like, you see, like, there's artists that get signed to big artists, right? Now they want to sign artists, but a lot of things doesn't happen for those artists, and I'm always like, oh, that's something I don't want to do, because they never gonna give you the opportunity instead of themselves. How do you see that, like, when you're working with other artists and for yourself, because you're still doing your music?
For sure. I think it just comes down to like that person being well versed on the management or on the business side of things. where, you know, they can either do it themselves or hand it off to somebody else. When you really think about it, like artists that have labels and sign somebody else, you can kind of already see how business savvy that person was when it came to their own stuff, because they're not able to do it for somebody else. You think about how successful Jay-Z has been. He hasn't signed every artist, but yet Rihanna became one of the biggest artists. J. Cole has become one of the biggest artists. Him giving the cosign and, you know, giving us Kanye, you know. Like he 3 for 3 just right there.
He's one of that we can list, like, but there's so many others that you like for
real,
they just kind of just waste the time.
And it's just depending on how you play the game. You think about it, like Lil Wayne signed like 12 artists, and he was basically playing of, out of y'all 12, somebody gonna make it, you know. And he looked up, he got Nicki and Drake, you know. But then you'll have like T.I. was one of my favorite artists, but nobody that signed to his label, you know, really popped off as big as him for the most part. So, and it's not really to say that he not business savvy or whatnot. It's just, you can't treat every artist the same. You know, it's some things for their fan base that's gonna work that wouldn't work for your fan base, or that wouldn't work for your marketing like it would work for my marketing. So, you know. And
the team behind too, right? Like the people around.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, yes, I never thought on that side, because I always see the other ones that don't do shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm gonna start looking at the ones that actually did something happen.
Yeah.
Okay, touring with artists like Jacquees and Nick Lavelle.
Nick Lavelle, you know,
is a huge milestone. So what did those experiences teach you about performance and professionalism?
Professionalism. Working with those guys, it was very interesting, because, you know, that was my first time on tour. That was my first time working with a big artist too, so it was a lot of pressure. And it was just a matter of like, one thing I can say I really, you know, gained from that experience, I was able to use what Ranta told us, don't take things personal. But then you had so many moving parts. So I can adapt. I'm an adaptable person. But I'm an adaptable person when I'm only having to take care of me. So, like, you know, that really put me to the test where it's like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm still good, but I gotta make sure that the main artist is good, the supporting act, make sure that the dancers are good, make sure that the other managers are good. You know, it was just so many moving parts. Like, we was a full team of 25.
You were the tour manager?
Correct. Yeah, I was one of the tour managers.
Okay. He have a few?
So you had Tula. She went to 1500 as well. And then Jacquees had a direct road manager. Oh, okay. So the difference with those, like, you know, like tour managers, like me and T was responsible for everybody. And a road manager more so focuses on their artists. So, yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Doug B, I need you to stop.
You breathing hard like you ran. Okay.
Yeah, like he's always tired. Don't come, Queen. Don't come, Queen. Make me. We're going to be a dog podcast. We're going to cut it, you guys.
What's up, girl? Yo, you stretching now.
Go lay down. Go. Bye,
listen
lay down.
to your mama.
Bye, Queen B. Bye. Go. They like AJ, so nothing we can do about it. You also create mini tours for independent artists, right?
Correct.
Why was creating opportunities for other importance? For
so after going on that nationwide tour with Nick Lavelle and Jacquees, I wanted to basically, you know, the things that I learned, I wanted to put them to the test and see if I can put it together myself. For, you know, some acts that I was already working with here in LA. So like I went back, took Breon Bliss, Capri, as well as a group at the time was called Third Party, and we had went back and forth to the Bay, went to San Jose, went to Chico, Sacramento. You know, just kind of just that way they can get their experience just like how I got my experience, but we don't gotta go, you know, crazy out of, you know, financially and go all around the world. Let's just, you know, on the West Coast. Yeah. So it was interesting to see how that went about. And, like, you know, I feel like that was just God's blessing, just giving me some great artists that I could do that with, and great people as well. So
nice. How did it turn out?
It turned out well. We ended up landing a sponsor that was able to help us to go back and forth and do those shows. And then later on, We did 2 waves. So we did the first wave with those acts, and then the second wave we had AV Hamilton. Excuse me. And he had came through. So
Nice. AV is my boy. Yeah, brilliant too. We're all friends.
Nah, for sure. That's the whole squad.
Right. Have you ever doubted yourself? Yeah. How do you deal with those feelings?
Oh man, I doubt myself all the time. Like, I think it's just a matter of just keeping the faith. Like, I truly feel like with any person, God doesn't give you dreams, ideas, aspirations for nothing. Not for you to ignore them, not for you to put them on a shelf, not for you to allow other people to get in your head and talk you out of pursuing them. So I just look at it like each day that, you know, I am woken up by him, should go after it. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Yes, we always have those moments.
Yeah.
And there's someone that you have in your circle that when you feel that type of way, you like give a call and they boost you up, like, what you doing?
Nah, yeah. Like, remember I said, like, we all got cousins and sisters and stuff like that, like, but we ain't blood. So my sister, Mother Earth, down in Dallas. So this is her shirt I got on right now. So,
nice.
she run the cannabis industry down there. Like, she's a cannabis educator. And so, like, we didn't grew up together. So she's always known about my dream. So she's the easiest person I could talk to because she's chasing hers as well. So she can relate to the emotions that I may be feeling at that time or whatnot, the doubt. So yeah, that's one person that I definitely can call on in my corner.
Nice. We need those people.
We
need those people around.
Yeah.
Looking back, what's been the hardest obstacle you've had overcome?
My step pops gave me some advice few years ago and said that he basically was saying that, you know, your creative life can't thrive if your personal life is not okay. And when he said that, I didn't get it, you know, until I actually ended up in the blender, and it was just like, I can't release music because, like, I'm really going through it. You know, I can't record because I'm so focused on trying to survive. And just, you know, years of that going on, and I just ended up rock bottom, and I was just like, I get what you meant now, you know. And I'm like, this some time later, but I'm like, I get what you meant now. So just like trying to find balance, I feel like is what we all working on, whether you're an artist or in entertainment or doing something else in general. Like, I think balance is important. And so yeah.
I get it. I will do something here now. We're gonna have one here today because he's not stopping. He's pissing me off. What advice you would give to independent artists trying to find their lane today?
Try different things. I think that's important. I feel like, you know, social media has been a help. It's been a gift and a curse. I feel like it makes us get even deeper into our heads. So like the biggest advice I would say is try any and everything that does come across your mind, so that way you can filter out as much as you can of what works and what doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that little voice is gonna continue speaking to you in the back of your head when you don't, you know, because it's just the what else, you know what I mean? So
and I feel like we really have to try stuff, like especially if you don't have a record label put in a lot of money that in a month you do like 100 songs. So I feel all those years I've been recording, I've been doing different genres of music. Now I know, like, okay, this works. We work in my new project, so it's all cohesive, like everything, the lyrics, the sound, because we finally like, okay, we found something, like from all of those works you've been dropping over the years, what people like the most, what you have more response when you performing, so it's important, like, to try different things to find your sound. When you think about your legacy, what impact do you want to leave on music and to the next generation of artists?
The impact. I feel like it's cliche to say I want people to be inspired, but I feel like, and I always say I want people, artists after me, managers after me to be inspired, because it's not easy, no matter how someone may make it seem easy. And then it's just, you just got to figure out what works for you. You know, it's so many things that I have tried that didn't work, and there's so many things that I have tried that did work, and I can't wait for the next opportunity for me to try it again to make it even better. So you know, I'm gonna still go with the cliche of like, I want people to be inspired to go after any and every idea that, you know, like I said, that comes across your head. So.
And do you share, like, you use the social media to share those parts? Because we all, like, you cut up, okay, we always share the highlights, right? Like, so people think like, oh my God, this is easy.
Yeah.
Because we all just sharing the good moments, the accomplishments.
Yeah.
Do you, for your fan base, do you share that grind, or not yet? Not
really. Like, I'm not a social media person. Like, I've never really been. I can give the most game in a one-on-one session, or just, you know, kicking it with the homies. Like, I've never been, you know how they talk about gatekeepers? Like, I've never been a gatekeeper of any kind of information, because how I always feel is, you know, it's just playing tennis when when you're talking to people. I could put the ball in your court by saying this. Now, what you gonna do with the information I gave you? You know, you can just let it go out of bounds and you just don't do anything, or, you know, you can hit it back. Like, so, yeah.
And that's, I always mention, because that's one of the reasons I start this podcast, because I have so many friends that are artists, but a lot of them are not good with social media. Oh, you don't want to do it. It's hard. It's another job. Like, I kind of got used to it. I kind of do good, people say, but I'm not even like, oh, it could be, because we do so many other stuff and focus on other stuff, but it's kind of necessity. But that's why I create a pod, because I want a platform that artists can share their stories. We can have nice conversations and inspire people.
Exactly.
Like, especially the ones that we're not there all day. Hey, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So I was just trying to find authentic ways so people can connect with.
And I think that is definitely a great way, for real, because like I said, I know I'm not the only person that's just not big on the social media thing. It's just, you know, I just like to do the music. I like to support other artists and their music and whatnot. Like, I don't even scroll down my Instagram. Like, I literally, if I'm on Instagram, I'm checking my DMs. That's it.
Right. How was life? Sometimes I'm like, how was life before Instagram? Right?
Exactly.
Because we had a life before.
Yeah, we did. And now, like, shoot, man, people will be on the other side of town. I forgot my phone and will be late to the event to go back and get their phone.
Right.
For real.
So, yeah, before we go, I want you to talk about your new project that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about it?
New project that's releasing soon is titled Shit Just Not Going As Planned, or Shit Just Ain't Going As Planned. And it's basically telling, you know, each track is telling a story about what I've been through in the last few years, and which caused me to be absent, you know, from releasing music. So, like, you got a track on there that's a love track. You know, one thing that James taught us at the school was you can't lose with love. You know, Pop said that too. So one track is one for the homies, you know, the ones that are no longer with us and whatnot. One track is talking about me going on tour, coming back to the consequences of, you know, chasing your dreams and going on tour and not taking care of your personal, you know, stuff. So I'm definitely excited about it. I just had a session last night and got some features, so definitely stay tuned to see who those features are.
Yeah, send me the links, because I have a playlist for the podcast that I add every artist songs. It's on Spotify. So in the description of every pod, I put there the playlist, so people that want to go and support the artist, like there's songs there.
For sure.
Give it to us. Go follow his new project when it's up.
For sure.
And how people can support you, how they can follow you, find your music.
For sure. So I go by AJ Causey. You can find me on all social platforms at CAU5EY. So, or just type in AJ Causey, which is AJ CAUSEY. So
yes, go follow. Go listen to the tracks. Go talk to him, DM, right? Like,
for sure. I always check my DMs every day.
Yeah, so go follow. And thank you for watching. And I see you next time. Thank you for coming.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Conversation. And we're going to talk more.
Okay.
See you guys. Bye. Hey guys, thank you for watching. This was Open Up with Angel B. I will bring a new guest every Tuesday, so don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for my sponsors, Amplified Entertainment and Sacred Intimacy. And I see you guys next episode. Peace.